All right, there we go. All right, guys. So what I did, I went on ahead and went back to the. I just used my overhead camera so that I could get back into it. Sorry about that. All right, so I'm just practicing on some eyes today. So if you guys want to practice along with me, that's pretty much what it is. So I'm just gonna go over here and pull up some pictures. I'm gonna do a little bit of. I'm gonna need to search for my files here and get my basic shape. Something about having those next to my board is like a security blanket. All right, hey, what's going on, man? All right, hey, hey. Yeah, I'm doing a couple of extra streams right now, guys. Um, as you know, Christmas time is coming up, so I'm trying to make some tips and stuff. So if you guys enjoy the stream today, man, I appreciate you tipping. I got the little fellas, man. I want to do they, do something for Christmas or whatever. So that's what this is all about. If y'all wondering, all right. So let's go ahead and practice on some eyes here, and I'm just gonna go through some of these right here. We'll just kind of talk about what we're doing. I'm looking at this dead space here. What I'm seeing. I'm seeing a space kind of like this, and I like these little. It's almost like this dead space serves as a cushion between the eyes and the between the eyebrow and the eyes, because I can do this. I can also come here and now I can add my eyebrows to that shape here. So I look and I search for it here. But the first thing I draw is the shape, and that's really just helped me out monumentally. Um, Here is the eye shape, and then we got our eyes in here, like so. So we can see that those came out pretty good. Then we'll just add our eyelash shape here, and we can just kind of thwart out those other lines, right? So that looks real good right there. Okay. Yeah. I think we might. Hey, what's going on, Manuel? You came back? I'm glad you came back. Hey, is my screen too bright for you guys right here? Can you see those lines? I would use a pen, but a marker, but I don't want to right now because this book right here is reserved for just pencil stuff. So, what's going on, Aiden? How are you today? All right. Let's see here. Let me put this over here. Anyway, guys, what's up? My name's Harry. I'm the chief caricature artist here at Rouse the World. And when I say chief, I mean I am the head, right? Caricature drawer. I might not run nothing else, but I can draw some caricatures. All right, let's see what we got here. What kind of dead space we got here? I can look at her eyebrow shape and see we got like a wide shape on the outside. So in order to do that, I think what I would do is I would create like almost like a Nike sign, like a swoosh, like an upside down Nike sign as my buffer. Oh, that's a good way to think of it. Buffer. We'll call it the buffer zone, right? Okay, and so then we'll do from the buffer zone, right? We can put our eyebrow, our lashes, or our brows up here. So this will be like all colored in here. Yep, and then come over here and we add this shape here. So see the eyes now go in here like this. You see? Your eyelashes will go here on the Nike sign. Then you have your eyeballs here, right? And this is like the top of the eye that I just come across. Okay, and you see how it left all of that dead space like here. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna just kind of color in the dot, the dead space. The dead space here. And then we'll color in some more over here. Okay, so you can see this is how it would work out. Then, let me see. All right, those eyes look great. All right, let's go to some more eyes, something different. I want all types of eyes, so let's go with what about this guy? He has glasses on, so we'll use his. So based off of the shape of the eye there, I'm seeing a little bit of a uni. Uh, so this is what I'll do here for his. I would draw this shape here. Uh, I would do this shape here, kind of like a something like this. I don't. It looked like a something like that, and then I just put my eye shapes over the top. My brow shapes here. Okay, and then come over here and got the eyes inside of here. I like the way they do that, so they just kind of they tuck back off in there, right? And then we got our glasses here, like that, right? And of course, who can forget that elevation nose, right? All right, awesome. That one, yeah, definitely cool. Okay, so this eyes, let me color that dead space in real quick. I'm gonna use a red marker here, a red pencil, sharpen it in there. All right. So how you guys doing out there today in YouTube land? How are you? All right. I'm glad that you could make it out today. The kids are out of school where I'm at. They're out for Thanksgiving week. They sure do get a lot of days off in school now. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm like, man, every time I look around, they're giving away a reason to get out of school. All right, let's see what we got here. Now, she definitely has what I call the monolid eye. So it's pretty simple to draw. You just have to think of, you know what I just think of, there's so many ways I could think of this shape here. Watch, I could do like this. Boom. Watch. Something like that. That makes my life a lot easier when I do it that way too, right? You got that monolid, and then um, it's like she just got eyelashes kind of coming down like this from outside of there. So that's what it looks like to me. All right, something like that. I think that's pretty close. What do you guys think? What do you think about that? What'd you think about that? Uh, let's see here. Wow. You know, here I'm seeing how I looked at the. I practice now, like keying in. I key in on my shadows. Right, I'm always looking at like these dark spaces. Like here, I can see it. I can see it here. Right. I can see it around the eye shape. Right. Right. Because her eye shape looks kind of like this one's a little bit flatter. I could have made it a little bit more bubbled, but I still think that that one was good. Now, this is another way maybe I could go with it. I probably could do something like this, like this here, and then just kind of, let me see. Uh, oh, you know what? I could do this, and then come from underneath it, like that. So this way it looks like that. And then you got your eyebrow coming up like this. You know what I mean? And then come out like that. So that's another way we could do it. Actually, that way looks pretty good right there. What I did was use it like almost think of it like a spotlight on the eye. hmm Okay. Let me just put eye practice up here. All right, I'm not gonna make it stream long either, guys. I'm just doing something to see if I could maybe get lucky. Let's see. This one's another one I can try right here. No, I can't because it won't let me do that. All right, so let's try those eyes right there on the back of this page right here. All right, let me see here. So these are, let's see. Guess I need to just stay with that idea. I can do like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go underneath it like that, something like that. Let me see how it works out. Then like this. So I think that one works out good. Yeah, I think that one works out real good. Okay, so yeah, so I kind of just did this here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I brought the shape underneath it out, and then I came with the eye shape here. And then I came with the brow shape here. Just like that. Okay. Okay. But then is there any other way I could think about that before I do it? Let me see. What if I do this one right here? Let me see. What if I did it the norm this way here that I was thinking about? What if I go, what if I do like this? That'll be a way that I can control the outer shape of the eye easier. I just don't like the result. Let me see. I guess either one, that could be okay too. No, actually, that does look cool. Okay. I'm still trying to remember this bird's head idea when I draw the shapes of the eyes. You know, bird head, and then your dead space. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do about 3 or 4 more sets of eyes, and then how long is this? I say to make the stream about 30 minutes. You know what I mean? I know y'all at work right now. Y'all ain't got time to be fooling with me, right? Okay, so this one, I wonder, bird's eye, like a bird. Yep. Okay, so she also had that bird shape too. So it's just like thinking of it like a bird, like a do like this, then you could add some little legs on your birds. Just so you can get used to drawing them first. Maybe you just might want to do like that. You know, you got some bird shapes, right? This is a little eye, this is a little tail feather, right? And you do this a lot. Get used to drawing these. Does she have the same shape? Yep, it's crazy. So you can do this. Bird tail, belly of the bird, bird tail, belly of the bird, and then you have your eye shape here. Eyes here. Yeah. And she has those real big eyes, so that one worked out real good. She has big eyes. Okay. So let me write that one down over here, this bird's eye. So let me go to the next page here. And then we'll just write bird's eyes. Okay. And so that's basically going to be a bird beak. So this is the shape that you kind of want to familiarize yourself with, right? So it looks like a bird thing, and then it has like a this is like the little beak right here. You know what I'm saying? So you want to do it a couple of times. The belly's down here, and then it comes to the outside. You can even do the belly first, and then go to the top, right? So it looks like a little different. Each one looks like a little bird's eye, right? This is a little beak right here. So you can use these to draw just about. I see there's a lot of different eye, but a lot of them, a lot of ladies have this shape apparently. If we look here, she has that shape, very bird eye shape. So her eye shape does like this, then it goes out to the tail, and then the beak is looking. It's kind of looking at the ground, but then it's coming back up and going up like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like if there was some breadcrumbs right here, right? The bird would be looking at those breadcrumbs right there because the eye is like kind of like here, and then you got your eyes inside like that. Okay. Yeah. So that one looks great. Yeah. And then what else we got? Oh, okay. So we got this. Ooh, man. Yeah. And so you see that dead space right there? That's beautiful. Right there. So this is the shape that I try to literally envision the whole time that I'm drawing is this bird, this dead space shape right above that eye, right? So again, this is the shape that you want to be familiar with. In order to get familiar with it, you just got to do it a lot of times. A beak, right? And a shape. See? And sometimes they might be a little bit more like, so if it's a beak here, it might go up and then the shape might be up here, right? So this might be, a different angle, right, of the eye, but it's still nevertheless, a little eye shape, right? All right. So let me see here. Let's go to our next one. 21 minutes in. Okay. All right. Let's go to this guy right here. Let's look at his eyes. So he has the same actual shape. So his eye shape is pretty much the same as this one. We could really get away just coming around, beak, coming around, coming back to the eye shape. So then here's our eye right here, right? And then we can see that this comes across over the top of the eye. And then over here we have our shape that we got to go in. So we're going to do like this, uh, over and around the eye, so that his eye shape is here. His eyebrow shape is here. Okay, again, I'm following the underside of the brow shape, right? And then I'm following the shadow right here, okay, to get around to that. So this is that dark space right here. This is that dark space right here. And then we'll just kind of color these in a little bit. Looks like we're golden. Okay. We got our shape in there. Okay, so that one came out good. All right, let's see how many different eyes I can draw because I'm just randomly picking them. So I don't know, like I try to search for things that are universal truths about eyes, about whatever I'm learning to draw, right? So here again, I'm looking at the same thing. Wow, very interesting. So there's so many ways you can approach it. You can go from the eye shape first, or you can say, you know what, I would. Let me see. You can say, you can go like with this shape here. Uh, so this is the outer shape, right? So this is the shape up here over the eye shape. And then you can just come from here and go around with your bird shape. See, this is the beak, and that's the bird. And then you have your eyes here, right? And then here we have, what's funny is that her eyebrows actually extend past the point of her eye, which makes it a thing in her caricature we can do. So we'll extend our shape off of this shape here and then all the way out, right? Okay. Just like that. Okay. Do 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 do. Hold on, guys. Let me see what we got going on here. Okay. Who was at my front door? my gosh, my Thea, it's my wife's aunt. That's funny. I can't believe she showed her face. Okay, so you see that? Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? See what you did, the rouse. I'm trying to learn you boys. I'm trying to learn you guys something, man. Okay? Practice this shape right here. The birds, get a bird's eye view, right? Get a bird's eye view. All right, let's go backwards here. And we'll go to, let's go to Miss Glasses over here. We could do glasses, or we can do these eyes right here. They look kind of different. It's not in here. I can't use those. Every time I get something that's cool. Man, I'm seeing that all of these eyes are really, this can't be real. So all these eyes look like they kind of the same shape to me. Now that I'm starting to use this shape right here, right, I'm like, all right, look, if I do this, right, and I do the same shape I did here, right, I go up, do this, and go down, right, then I do the same shape here, go around the outside, come down, and hit this. You see, that's that dead space again right there, okay? And then from the dead space, right here we go. We got the front of the eye, and then we have the back, and the front, and the back. And then we go here, right? You see how that's the top of the eye, and then we have our eyebrows here. So here goes his glasses. He got some glasses that look like this with a round bottom. Alright, and then his nose. Alright, or whatever. Alright. But this the main thing is about the eyes here. Don't be judging my noses. Okay. Alright. Man. Is this truly one ring rules them all? I don't know. One ring rules them all. There it is. There it is, guys. How's this helping you guys out today? Don't forget, guys, if you like what you're seeing today, you want to do some more exploration with the Rouser, you can take a class with me. I do classes on rouserworld.com/classes, so you can check out our caricature art training class, right? So we'll teach you how to do caricatures. You can do our Patreon page too, so don't forget to check out Patreon. Fan support page, guys. If you're not a member, go over there and sign on up for our Patreon page. And then, of course, tips are appreciated. Woo, 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 right? Cash App, $Rouser World. Thank you so much, guys, for being a little generous today. I appreciate you. Okay, so I think I got about, what time is that? It's 20. So we got about 2 more minutes left. So let's go ahead and just jump one more set of eyes in here. And then we'll go ahead and get out of here. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if somebody defies the odds here. Nope. Nope. That looks like the same thing. Nope. Nope. That's absolutely insane. It's not one person out of all these people, even if I drew her face, it's not one face that defies the odds. Let's go over here and see what we got with this one. All right, so now she's at 3/4 view, so what I could do here is the same idea. I'll think about, okay, this, right? This, over, up, and down, okay? Then here, and up, and I'm doing the same shape again. All right, so I'm gonna go up, down, and then out. So I'm keeping the fatty part of the eye here. So this is the fatty part of the eye, and then look, once you have that, you go to the bird's beak, and you can go down and come back up and go out, and then you go from the bird's beak down, up, go back out. And so here you can see, you know that, and then here goes her eyebrows. She got some bushy ones too, buddy. Okay. If I was one of those um, really bad caricature artists, I would I would have made fun of those eyes, but I'm not gonna do that. We always gonna make we don't poke fun at people's unfortunate situations. And people say, "Yeah, you draw me like that. I don't look like that." I said, "You need to take that up with the Lord. I, this is what I drew. You want it or not, lady." Let me see. All right, so look here. I think I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I just want to do a quick live stream for you guys, you know, and get out of here. So I want to thank you guys for coming out. I super duper appreciate it. I'll be streaming at my regular time as well. Uh, so you can expect me back here on what Saturday, and then we'll go ahead and continue that which we were doing. Nobody got me. Changing from boys to men. Mm. I think those look like her eyes. Yeah. Okay. I said I was gonna leave, right? Y'all waiting for me to leave? Oh, y'all, do y'all? We'll leave whenever you're ready. Okay. All right. So, what about this one? Oh, and those are clearly this shape right here. So this is cool because what it is that this eye comes around, and then this part slips out of there, and then the eye is like that, and then this is like that. See? Oh, yeah. That was real nice too. That was dope. Okay. So this is the monolid. So it's the same bird, right? But you got a piece that comes out here before it reconnects. I was always confused about that. Oh, okay. So I just gotta kind of go around the shape, hit the beak, come back, stop before I get there, and then make the lid come down like this outside of the eye, and then create the space, and then create the eye. Okay? Something like that. Something like that. And if you go the other way, let me see. Come here, stop, hit it, eye, up, over, and down. You see? So that would be her other shape there. Right? And that's the uni. Not uni, what is that called? The what kind of thing is it? It's some kind of fold, a pithral fold, a pithry. That's what they call it, pithral, a pithrial, a pithral fold, something like that. Where a lot of Asians they have that type of fold over their eye. I'm still trying to define one that defies what I just learned. Like I don't when I before I write something off as the end all be all, I like to make sure like it works. Like you look here, all of these shapes are just the same. Like now if I'm drawing this eye, would I want to go with it? Would it be like a skinny bird? If I did like this and then came up and over and up and over. So it still did work out though. Right? And then you got your eyes here. Then this. Okay. Yep. So that one's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. All right. So looks like we found ourselves a winner here. There's so many different ways. The or you could do this. This is one of my favorites. Dead space over the eye. Make it a simple shape that just represents vertical orientation or whatever, and then you can just do like this here, right? You see? So that one looks a little bit more like bunched up. I like it. This is like the super basic concept of what I'm actually showing you guys. It's a super basic concept. You can man, you can take this and run with it. I just look at whatever. If the eyes are arched, I draw a shape that's arched at the top, like a house or whatever, but with an off arch, right? Like she has, and then I put my eyebrows there. That's all I do. Two houses, right? And then she got big eyes. So you know what I might do here? I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna do this here. I can do. I could do this shape. I could make it a all the way around shape. So what if I do? I was trying to figure out how would I defeat that problem. Here, like this. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I can do it like that. Okay, or let me see. I could do it like this. Top of the shape, roundness, inner shape, and then do like this. Let me see which one comes out better. This one came out better for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Time is it? 4:08. Okay, guys. So that's it. I'm done. All right. If you guys enjoyed, man, thank you for tipping. I appreciate you. I just want to give you guys a little bit of crash, a little art crash course. I'll be back streaming on Saturday, so I'll see you guys Saturday morning. You guys be cool. I'll see you later.